Hello everyone, welcome to day 4 of our challenge. We are very excited to have you guys here and I know that transformations are already happening and don't lose this momentum of everything because it's very exciting and it helps things move in energy level, but also materialize the changes also. So today is the day we're going to talk about the stories. And I'm going to say a definition that I heard about stories that I thought it was really cool. It's a guy that says that stories is a tool that the audience falls in love with you. So it's basically because of the commitment that it needs to see the story, so it needs to choose to click there, and it's going to be seen by you that this person clicked and it's looking. There's a commitment there. So it means that person is interested in seeing, having a sneak peek of inside of your world. So use that to show a little bit of your daily life, of your process, of your studio, of how you do things, how you create this art, this product in the end. That's what it is that you're showing and that you're selling. Right, Sav?
That's right. And not only that, but stories are great behind the scenes of your studio, slice of life, like showing your family, your daily life, things that inspire you, talking about works in progress or pieces you're doing to the camera. Because guess what? Great stories sell great art. And in your Instagram stories, you can tell stories about your art. And if you're shy to show your face in stories, you can always show your hand signing a piece or your hand working on work in progress. You can show your family, you can show your studio, you can show things on the street that inspire you, or random things, or a joke, but I highly recommend to keep your stories and your feed positive and not put negativity in your stories, because that turns people off and then they might unfollow you and it hurts your image. I like to keep my Instagram positive and not complain about anything. That's a little word of advice.
Yeah, it's also a good way to interact with your audience. You can put a question box and let them ask questions. There's lots of tools that you can use, like the one that for them to show how much they like what they see. So all this you can use to interact with your audience and get more engagement, and eventually when you post consistently, make a good use of your stories. Every time you post a new story, it will be on the first, or at least in the one of the first of that line of stories in the headline of the feed of the audience. So that's where you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
So you keep putting that up. If you don't feel comfortable with the camera, with filming yourself, or even talking to the camera, not showing you but talking, you can use text, you can use music, you can put caption, like you show your studio and you write what you want to say, and that's a start. Eventually you get used to it and you're going to find your voice that you want to use to talk here. But definitely it's a tool that you need to use, because that is a way to create connection with your possible collectors, with people that are going to spread your name, your brand. So it's a way to be, one thing in marketing is that you need to be seen, or you're not going to be remembered.
Or sell.
So a way to be seen constantly, even if you don't have new work that day, but to be remembered consistently, is to use the stories, because you're going to be featured there always in the feed of the audience. So we have a task for you today, right, Sav?
That's right, the daily task.
What is it?
The daily task for today is to post 3 stories to your page. Remember, why are we asking you to do this? Stories is the first thing. It's on the top of the feed, the top of the page that people see. I personally now look at stories like 90% of the time, and posts I'll scroll a little bit, but I look at stories the most. So if I do that, I'm sure many people do that. It's more convenient for the top, and it scrolls sideways and automatically goes to the next one when one finishes, instead of having to scroll down the next post. So it's much easier. So like I said, if I do that, many people probably do that. So it's a great place to have not just your art, but talking about your art, talking about your daily life, talking about what makes you tick and what inspires you, showing your family, showing yourself if you want to. Even if you don't want to show your face, not a problem. You can show your hand working on art, and just behind the scenes and slice of life stuff. It's very good for that. So 3 stories for today. And don't forget, you can post in Instagram and tag us, and we'll repost the homework. and we can reshare your story. That's another tip I wanted to give you, is now on Instagram you can share people's stories and even share your story to other people, and they can repost it if they feel like it. So that's a great thing to do. Stories is a very important strategy of any ballin', high-selling Instagram.
Yeah, I was going to say, so if you want to post something about this challenge, then you can tag us and we'll repost.
Start shows on Instagram.
Yeah. Okay, guys, get on it, and we are waiting to see your stories. See you guys tomorrow.